Good morning, and welcome to another wonderful day in Noble Legacy. Here we are again. It's a bit dreary this morning, a couple of clouds, but yeah,
Oi! Fancy seeing you here. Join me
I'll
in a
live
fight?
here. Leave me alone. So here we are, back in the village. In the last episode, we got the forager's hut up and running with a couple of extra houses. We also got our storehouse built. We've got I can't remember who in the library. Is it Heather? Can't be Heather, can it? Let's have a look. We've got them in the village, in the library, researching for us. Yes, it is Heather. I was right. So she's researching the builder's hut at the moment, which is going to be that building there once it's researched. In the meantime, I want to get on with doing a couple of other bits. Now, I know Wednesdays is normally Ask a Day, but I'm just really excited to play this. Yeah, Aska will be back very shortly, but I really wanted to play this today. So I didn't get to play over the weekend because I've been run off my feet with the British Formula 1 race and getting new furniture and all sorts of things happening at the Flash residence this weekend. So I didn't get a chance to play and get my Noble Legacy fixing properly. So one of the things I'll be looking at as a comment I got in on the last episode was I need fish. So I'm just looking at where to put my fishing lodge, and I think it's going to go there. Let's have a look at the P view. We've got a couple of people that are hungry. Heather being one of them. Hopefully she's on her way. There she is. Hopefully she's on her way to get some food now. But yeah, we need fish to try and make things a little better for us. So that's what we're going to do. Right, so I'm not going to use the prefab for this. I'm just going to do it myself. So here goes. Right, let's rotate. Actually, we'll have the large foundation as a start. There we go. And then I want a couple of the small ones. Come on, snap. It's not snapping. Right. Must be placed on the ground. So that's too deep. Already? Yeah, I don't think it was that deep. Right. Let's demolish that. And try again. Try it in this view, because sometimes it works in this view. There you go, that snaps lovely. Nope, that's not going to work. Right, so maybe I am going to use the prefab because that'll just work. So let's get rid of that then. Maybe move it over a little bit. And we want the fishing dock. No, I want the full one, I think. Right, we'll take it from there. Let's fell this tree. Right. We also need a set of steps. Let's get that built. Oh, we don't need these bulrushes for anything. Right, so I'm going to put a small hut type affair on here. I hope this works. I want a half wall. Yeah, why not? We'll do it in lumber. That might have to go up there. I want and then let's have a roof on it. Just a bit of thatch too. Actually, I don't like that half wall. Can I do that in wattle and dog? Planks. Wattle. There we go. So let's do the same with that one. Right. Very dark in here, but I'll brighten up in a second. Right, let's get a torch in here. And now we want the fishing tools and things like that. fish there. And just to make sure it's safe, structural. There we go. Oh, we're about to get raided. So we've got our fishing jetty. It needs some more decoration, but I need to go and rescue my storehouse first. Why haven't I got my bow equipped? Because I don't have a bow. Okay. Please, there we go. There's the bow. Right, where's these brigands? All quiet so far.
Even the birds seem content.
People just milling around doing their jobs, which is nice to see.
A good day, is it?
You can tell when the bandits are near because people start running and hiding. Come on, where are you? Haven't got all day to stand around waiting for you guys. Yeah, you said that a minute ago. Yeah, they're coming from up there. Now, they're 128 meters away. By the time I get up there, they will be here. See, there's people running now. And there's a brigand.
Not much happens around here.
Go on, Joanna. There we go. That was nice and easy. Joanna did a good job. Stick that in the stores. Two swords on me. Right. So, back to what we're doing. It's over here. So let's put a road into that so we know where it is. There we go. Take us straight to it. So we need to add some decoration to this because it's at 24 out of 35. It's got enough structure, but not enough decoration. So let's have a look what we can put on. We'll put that over the door. We can have a little table in here. No, little table, not big table. With a couple of stools. again. Put a couple of barrels and things like that in here. So there we go, that's our decoration score up. So all we need now is someone to work the fishery. So what I'm thinking is, I've got a little bit of money, I've got one space left, but we do have a quest in our ledger for the man beholding the palisade. So let's go and get Hardwin the Hunter. He can take over our hunter's tent until we can get the proper thing built. And that frees up whoever our hunter is. Speak to Woodcutter.
My lord, don't go near that smoke.
Why?
The one out there. They're an old friend of mine. We lived in Le Mans years ago. He seemed to be a good man. Quiet, kind, but not like the others.
In what way?
He never attended church. He wouldn't kneel
Conjoined twins.
or confess. Folk whispered that something had taken hold of him, something that had no place in the house of God. But they were wrong. He was no monster. He was my friend.
Then what drove him into the wilderness?
That I do not know for certain. I left there soon after, but as I did, accusations began to spread of foul, violent deeds. I couldn't believe it. In truth, I still don't. But I've seen him, my lord, out there, in the woods. If you are to handle this, be careful.
I will. Thank you for your warning.
Again, there's a bit of talking in this, I do apologise. I'll stay quiet through it so you can hear it. And then when you do this quest, if you want to, you can just press the spacebar and zoom right through it. So 200 metres away, we have a cabin in the woods. We don't need to throw breadcrumbs to find our way back, because I think we can do that. We will need some carcasses. I've done this quest a few times now, and I know we're going to need some carcasses, so let's have my sword handy and see what we can find along the way. Just saves a little bit of time. Should be some boar around here. There's one. Just as it goes dark. Perfect timing. Right. I will lighten this up in edit for you, so you can see better than I can. I think it's not helped by the fact I'm looking through trees. I can't even see if that progress. Yes, it is. There you go. There's one boar. Let's process the other one. Right, so that's two. We need a third
There.
one.
The source of the smoke.
There should be some deer just over here. Now these quests are usually always in the same place, and for me it's just northeast of our lake, which is, if we look at the bigger map, that's Brightwater Lake. That's Thornville up there. We're in the middle, just by the mountains here. Right, so let's see if we can find some of these deer. There should be some around here somewhere. Let's say it doesn't help that it's absolutely pitch black on my screen. Come on dear, where are you? Bingo, there we go. Just to the side of that tree. Oh, it moved just as a shot. Come on, Flash, learn how to shoot. You used to be good with a bow and arrow. And out of stamina. And it's not recovering because I've got no food. What have I got on me? Got some berries. Medicinal ones, but they'll help a little bit. Can't see it in the trees. Got it. This is why I need a hunter. So yes, I've now got the starvation symbol on my health bar, which doesn't help me very much. So let's go back, find the cabin, which is just here.
This place appears well tended. If this is their hut, they know how to fend for themselves better than most.
There's Hardwin, and I've got to fight him.
You have come to finish me off. Not if I strike you down first.
You don't have to kill him. It will stop before it gets to that point.
Stay back!
There we go.
Halt! Is this your hut?
Aye. If you've come to end this, do it clean.
To kill you here, after you fled judgment? That seems a poor end to the tale, does it not?
What? How do you know that? I thought here, in Normandy, no one knew my past. Does it follow me still, after all these years?
No. A friend spoke of you, from your time in Le Mans. They were worried.
That they still fret for me, even now. If only I could. My name's Hardwin. Forgive me. I've had cause to be wary, and I don't take chances.
Hardwin, will you tell me what happened? What changed about you?
It's not a tale I tell lightly, or to those I do not trust.
Then let me earn that trust. What do you need?
Well, a knight passed through not long ago. Didn't question me, didn't judge, just sat a while, listened, said he'd return. He had a dog with him, loyal thing, never left his side. If you would, bring me some meat I can give the dog when they come back.
I see. Very well. I will take care of it for you. A knight who keeps his word. And a loyal hound. Strange pair. But not an unfamiliar one. It can't be. Can it?
Right, so this is why we needed the carcasses, which we got early.
Many thanks. You've done me a kindness, so I'll tell you. Years ago, my wife and I lived out in the woods. It was a quiet life, a good one. She was gentle, kind in a way the world rarely is. The sweetest woman I ever knew. One day, I was out hunting. I heard her scream. I remember the fear in her voice to this day. By the time I reached the hut, it was done. Brigands. I was not there when she needed me, and that is a failing no man outlives.
I see. I am sorry. What happened after?
I spent a long while wandering, directionless. But I decided to start anew in Le Mans, to make amends as best I could. That's where I met my friend.
They said you did not visit church. Are you a heretic?
A heretic? No! How can I stand before God when I did not answer her when she called for me?
Is that why you left Le Mans?
Partly. I knew folk found it odd. I debated leaving many times, but I stayed for my friend. They were kind, like she was. But one day, livestock turned up dead, torn apart, caused a big panic. That's when rumors spread. Rumors that I was cursed.
Cursed?
They believed it was the doing of a werewolf. The local lord needed little
Got the hair for
convincing.
it.
They
And
finally had a
Thank-
reason to get rid of me. The outsider. The things they said to me. You hear them long enough and you start to believe them. I see a beast where I once saw a man. A beast who failed the person who needed him most. I deserve my fate.
No. Suffering is not a debt to be repaid, Hardwin. You say you were not there when she needed you, aye? That pain may never leave, but it does not make you unworthy.
I cannot.
Your face lights up when you speak of your wife. Tell me, would she have wanted this for you? Or would she have wanted you to live?
Then, what would you have me do?
Join my settlement.
Come, Hardwin. Do not decide your own worth. Let it be proven.
I believed I would never set foot in a village again. Yet, under your rule, perhaps things would be different. You ask much of me. But if I need not bear my burdens alone, I shall try.
Thank you, Hardwin. Do you require anything else before we depart?
I lost my bow earlier. I've had it for many years now. It's important to me.
Then we will recover it.
Many thanks, my lord. I reckon it should be close by.
Yes, close by, and we are starting to starve to death. But fortunately, the bow is near our village. The downside is it's usually surrounded by wolves. So, let's go and get it. We need the meat from the wolves anyway, because, like I say, we're starving to death. If you look at our health bar, it is starting to go down all the way through that conversation. Because we are hungry. a little bit further into the woods than it usually is. Where's the wolves? I know they're here. Can't fool me. Apparently there's no wolves. It is unusual. So Hardwin's heading to our village. Is that a decent bow? No. Oh, it's better than ours. 12.5 damage rather than 9. Right, Hardwin, here's your bow.
Thank you, my lord. I shall not soon forget your deeds. Kindness has been rare for one like me.
We shall be glad to have you. I am sure your skills as a hunter will be put to good use.
Aye, you have given me a chance to atone, to stand before God without feeling unworthy. I will not stray from this path again.
Good,
I
see
would
that you
like a
don't.
moment to myself. Then I shall join you at your holding. And thank you. I believe this is what she would have wanted.
Right, so he will join us shortly. We have people starving as well as me, so let's see what we can do before the sunshine hits. I'm just going to go and save so we can get past this really dark bit. Well, won't let me sleep and save because it's coming to dawn. Right, so Hardwin's now joined our village. Our count has gone to 10. Let's see what food we have. Absolutely nothing. That's not good. Right, okay. So let's... Where's our hunter's tent? Take Joanna off and put Hardwin on, and we'll put Joanna as the fisher. She likes working alone, which is fine. Let's go and find some meat. There is normally wolves up here anyway. If all else fails, we know where the deer are. Oh joy. Got a storm coming in as well. Medicinal berries. Ah, we have research done. Right, the next thing I'm going to want then let's get the proper hunter's hut up and running. We can get rid of the tent and get proper hunters in, and that will help us tremendously. once we get a better bow, hunting becomes a lot easier because we can just do more damage. With a master shot bow, you can a master crafted bow, you can just one shot the deer. Stand still while I shoot you. Thank you. Mushroom and venison stew coming up, I think. Right. Let's see if there's any goodies by this little river. Quite often are. Bow away now. Well, there's something. Oh, we've got some bread, some bandages, some cloth, and some healing herbs. Right. No, don't want to do that. I want to eat the bread, please, because I am starving. Takes the edge off my hunger. Let's see, follow this down a little bit, sometimes some more. So if you see these little rivers, just check along the banks of them, and you can quite often find barrels and boxes and little goodies. Here we are at the lake. Right, let's go and cook some of this stuff that we've got in our pockets. So we'll do roasted mushrooms. Actually, we'll do pottage because that'll be better for everyone, I think. Right, and we'll do some crafting the meat and pellets down. So there we go. I have a couple of mushroom patches and 4 deer. We can actually get a decent amount of food. Just wish our villagers would hunt and forage as well as we can. So I'm going to eat some of that myself because I am starving to death. So we'll have a couple of those. There we go. Not quite full food, but getting there. I'll put the rest of this in storage
I've never met
for the villagers.
those who live here.
All of these other bits. So there we go. That should hopefully sort them out. So the next thing we're going to need is some more housing because we're at 10 out of 10 and we need more people in. So let's have a look. We've got this little side street going off here. Put a couple of houses down here.
I've no complaints.
What have I got saved that I can just build? That needs bricks. I could do it unfurnished, I guess. So to do it unfurnished, you hold the control key and then place. And that just builds the basic structure without any of the decorations inside. Doing it this way, you can also change what the building is. So if you've got it as a normal house but you want your Lord's Manor, you could do that, and vice versa. The research for hunting. The next thing I want in is I want the apothecary in as soon as we can. So let's get that. So I was going to say our hunger issues seem to be solved, but they've just popped back up again. There we go, that's the basic house in. Let's get some decorations in it. Decorations. So we want shutters. We want a table by the door here. We're gonna want another basket, a couple of chairs maybe. Right, and now we need the stuff that makes it a hole. So we'll put a hearth in the corner. Bed under the window. We'll do our usual trick of having another bed in this corner. We also need a wash tub. And what else do we need? Is that it? No, we'll give it a kennel outside on the porch. And we'll have some railings. Oh, I suppose it needs a door, doesn't it? Outhouse. Must be placed in another structure. That was in another structure. What's stopping it? Bed. Right, okay. Remove the bed. Put the door in. Put the bed back. Don't know why that has to do sometimes, but it works. So there we go. We've got another house. Let's just upgrade that and we can get some more recruits in. Alma's grumpy and ill-tempered. What else have we got? Friends. Now when it says twins, the other one's Hans. So you get Hans and Franz are the twins. I wanted somebody that's going to be a good fisher. They're all going to be about the same, I think. Ah, Franz could be a good fisherman. For now, let's... because I want them to be builders initially. Right, and we'll have Josephine. There we go. And if we go back over to this building, because we've researched it now, sure put lights in here. Right, so this can now become our Builder's Lodge. Don't think we left room in there for that, do we? No. Right, so we'll put another one in over there. Can't afford to upgrade that yet, but we can get... oh, need to put... Franz, Josephine and Hardwin in a building, and our builder's hut will have Franz. We'll put somebody on the fishing hut, didn't we? Where's my fishing hut? There it is. Yes, so we've got a spare person for the fishing hut. I can do that from here actually, I think, can't I?
That make all the difference.
So we'll upgrade the fishing hut. That means we can have 2 fishers, we'll have Josephine down there as well, and start getting some fish in. So let's have a look at our stores now. So we're starting to get berries, we're starting to get the elderberries, which are the medicinal ones. Food wise, we're still doing okay. Need one of those. Got plenty of wood, got a little bit of stone, plenty of pelts, plenty of wood, got a little bit of coal. Yeah, so we are doing okay. The mine are starving to death, all aside. But I think I'm going to leave it there for today, as the sun's starting to set. It's been a good couple of days in the village. We've made a couple of improvements. We've now got the builder's hut up and running, which we built last episode but couldn't do anything with. Added in another house. We've been and done the Hardwin quest, and he's in our hunter's hut at the moment. Well, tent. And we've got the fishing lodge up and running. So we're getting there now. Research is coming along. Let's have a look. We're a bit into the apothecary, but we've got our hunters and butchery up. So next episode we'll get the hunters butchers up and running. That way we can put a couple of hunters on to again solve the food issue. And then we're going to go for the farm, because it's coming up to autumn. Over the winter, if we research the farm, we can have fields done for spring. And that'll get us vegetables and herbs and flax and all sorts of goodies. So we can start progressing further. So there we go. As it goes dark, we will leave it there. So thank you very much for watching. If you've got this far and you haven't left me a like, please consider it. If you're not a subscriber and again you've got this far, please consider hitting the subscribe button for me. We are still growing as a channel, and very well at this point. But every subscription helps. It helps us move forward as a channel. So please consider it if you haven't already. If you want to leave a comment for me, then I'm more than happy to answer comments. If you want to have a conversation rather than a comment, you can always join my Discord, the link for which is in the description below. And come and talk about the game, ask questions. We have quite a growing community in there now, talking about various games and topics. A lot of it's Aska and Noble Legacy, but we do cover other stuff as well. So yeah, come and have a look, see what all the fuss is about. So, thank you very much for watching. Cecilia's dress is falling apart. Right, sorry, distracted. Yeah, thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next episode. Cheerio.